In this video, we're staying at the Hilton Grand Vacations Club in Las Vegas in the north part of the strip, next on Jaycation. Hey, what's up Jaycationers? Welcome to another video here in the Las Vegas series. And in this video, I'm gonna tour you around the Hilton Grand Vacations Club on the Las Vegas Strip. Granted, it is North Strip across from the Fontainebleau and the Sahara, but I've always seen these two brown buildings and been curious about it. It does have 4.4 stars on Google Maps, so it looks pretty nice. And from what I've seen with other Hilton timeshare hotels like Polo Towers and the Elara, it's been nice experiences. I'll tell you how much it costs for a king mini suite, as well as show you their pool and show you what they have to offer here around the Hilton Grand Vacations on the Las Vegas Strip. Parking garage. The only complaint I have of this is it's so far from the entrance and there's no canopy walkway or anything, and it's friggin' hot. The hotel is built a little weird. From the ground level, you have to use the stairs to get to the lobby. Well, there's elevators, but you have to find it, but you don't know that when you get here. And I gotta go put the parking pass up. Parking is free here if you are a paid guest, and you just have to put your parking permit up there, and then security up front will ask you for your name when you're checking in, and he'll have a list. Gotta be detailed. So here's the parking pass you gotta put on your windshield, and you can only park from level 4 and above as a guest. I actually got a really nice view of this parking lot that has festivals and whatnot. Down the way is the Strat. You got a clear view of the Sahara. And this is the building. This is the Hilton Grand Vacations, right across the street from the Fontainebleau. It's these two towers right here. Down in the distance is the Adventure Dome and Circus and their water park. So we're walking back. Let me give you a tour of the hotel grounds. So they even have bicycle parking over here. So this is what I was talking about. When you're walking from the parking garage, the check-in is actually up these stairs, and the elevators are kind of hidden, so you kind of have to rummage your way through with all your luggage just to figure it all out. Oh man, that air conditioning is nice. So like I said, check-in and everything is upstairs, and they do have two towers. They have a Tower 2 elevators and spa. We're in Tower 1. Here is their marketplace where you can pick up all your snacks. You got drinks and sopressata, some fruits over here, even some Hawaiian macadamia nuts. Oh, you can get waters, TV dinners, because there's a microwave, quite a bit of things over here. And if you need to do laundry, they do have guest laundry, just not in the room. And you can pick up your Tide and Bounce over here. This is the marketplace eating area. Funny enough, you can still rent DVD Now rental systems here. They give you a voucher when you check in, and this is where you grab your DVDs. Comment down below for those of you that know what this used to be. Has this always been a Hilton, or was this something else? Because it feels like it used to be something else back in the day. Ooh, and the fitness room, we're gonna have to get our workout in tomorrow. Hiltons usually have really good fitness centers, so let's check that out in the morning. Over this way, you got the pool. They got the Waves Bar and Grill over at the poolside dining, your restrooms, and then they got the guest laundry room right here. Let's see if it's open or if you have to tap your card. Oh no, there you go. So you got your washer and dryers, LG ones. These are actually really nice washers and dryers. Here are the elevators. It sucks, there's only 3 elevators over here, and sometimes you have to really wait for them. Got some Hilton ads over here. It's a decent elevator. It's just, there's 27 floors. This is the elevator bay. Like I said, there's only 3 per tower, and it does look like a familiar Hilton now. Look at this, with this striped blue, gray, and violet carpet, and then the blue and gray wallpapers here. This is very Hiltonish. Even the scent reminds me of Hilton. We've been staying a lot at Hiltons this year, so I remember the scents. And we are staying in 1621. Almost down to the end of the hallway. D&D. This time of the day, the pool is still shaded. It's about 9:30 in the morning. I like shaded pools in 90-degree weather. I didn't realize this, but you can actually park here, short-term parking for 10 minutes, check in, bring your bags upstairs, then come back and then bring your car out to the parking lot. That makes life a lot easier and you not having to lug your luggage like I did. So we are staying here in Tower 1. And this is the other tower, Tower 2. Hilton really does a good job of upkeeping the common areas and the presentation areas. Since it is a timeshare destination, really nice rocks with waterfalls and high palm trees in the front. I've noticed the Uber Lyft pickup is right here on the left, and then taxi and just valet is right over there. They also have a paratransit area here with this canopy. I started my live stream here last night. There's also a separate entrance to their preview center for prospective timeshare holders and current timeshare holders. All right, let's go inside to the main lobby. And it is presented nicely. The bottom says, ask us about more ways to get away. And this is the grand lobby area. And the entrance here is the Hilton Grand Vacations reception area. This is where you check in and get your parking pass and all that good stuff. And it's just this pentagon-shaped main entrance, and it's not very big, but last night I noticed that everybody was here at the lobby bar. They have a 4-screen TV here, and they do have happy hour from 3 to 6, bar seating, and more TVs over this way. There's Tower 2 and then Tower 1. And then your HGV owners and welcome kits are over that way if you're into those timeshares. This is the Vacation Experience Center. If you go straight in, amazing moments ahead. And these are the elevators to Tower 1. You do have to scan right there, and I am on the 6th floor for this trip. Oh wow, they do have the Euphoria Spa on the 1st floor. I didn't see it. All right, let's check out the pool area before it becomes too hot. No smoking in this area. One advantage of staying at a Hilton is the pool hours are open later. So from 8 to 10 p.m. it's open. No outside alcohol, no glass, no smoking in the pool area. Let's go. You need your room key. All right, this is their Waves Sea Grill. Tons of palm trees line here, and wow, they even have a volleyball net in the pool. Tons of day beds. It's super hot over here right now. Ooh, you got the cornhole here right by the shower area. You can see why people like this area. There's tons of different pools, and that's the Waves Bar and Grill. You can grab your breakfast here in the morning, grab your lunch. And they even have a jacuzzi over here on the side. Oh, there's a few cabanas over that way, and a jacuzzi right here all by itself. I think I'm gonna hop in this. And then you also have a barbecue pit, so you can get your barbecue going on over here. So that's a good deal. I'm guessing getting litty is a bad thing here, and it's a problem because they have signs all over talking about don't get litty. And there are more beach chairs. I'm sure this is gonna fill up later on in the day. And that is the building. Rounding off this far corner. Even more beach chairs to lay out, and these ones are padded. But check this out. This is awesome right here. That's why I see a lot of families staying here. They also have a basketball court. Full court at that. And it's the Boulevard Hilton Grand Vacations Club Las Vegas with the palm tree shade right there. That's nice. And right across the way is the parking structure. That is a tall parking structure, guys. Haha, look at this. Is this what they call bocce ball? So you can bring your bocce ball set over here and play. Comment down below, I might or might not have it wrong. They have pickleball courts. Why is it not a tennis court? You can play mini tennis here, I guess, but I'm guessing this is all used for pickleball. Boo. I can see why a lot of families like staying here. Tons of recreational things that you can do right by the pool. Play some basketball, shoot some hoops, and also play the other game that's not tennis. Couple more reserved cabanas here. They got refrigerators. Oh, they have a portable AC and some TVs over here. And it looks like they have a little roundabout pool, and it's reserved for Hilton Grand Vacation owners. So this is only for Hilton Grand Vacation owners. And since it is the middle of the summer and it's a hot one, they got waters here to keep you hydrated. It's funny, they're using Starbucks cups. Let's take a look at the fitness center. It's probably cracking this time of day. So they have some pre-core ellipticals, 3 bikes, and a handful of treadmills over that way. They do got the kettlebells and free weights over here, and some medicine balls. You got your yoga mats, stretching mats, as well as towels. Then they got a FTS slide pre-core, more free weights over there. You got your bench press, and it's not that big of an area. And the TRX workout stuff you can do with the ropes and all that good stuff. And then a weigh scale. It's a quick tour of the Hilton Grand Vacations Club gym. And over here by Tower 2 is their spa. It's called the Euphoria Spa, and it's over this way. You could follow the scents through these double doors. Is the Hilton Spa. Employees here are super nice. Everybody that passes by you say good morning. So it's a very customer service oriented place. Obviously it should be because it's a timeshare and people are spending their hard-earned cash here. But I did book this as a hotel night stay, and I'll tell you exactly how upstairs. I just came back from the welcome center to grab my welcome gift, which ultimately was just this Las Vegas to go guidebook to Vegas, which you could probably pick up practically anywhere. But I just wanted to see how they would sell me into getting into one of these timeshare presentations. So they told me it'd only be an hour and a half, and they gave me 2 different deals. They were like, we'll give you a $200 gift card to Landry's or any other restaurant, and you can use it not just here in Vegas, but anywhere else. But if you pay $199, we'll give you a 4-day, 3-night stay at one of our Hilton Grand Vacation spots around the world. And they gave me about like 15 different cities I could choose from. Hawaii wasn't one of them, unfortunately. But for $199, there's no blackout dates, and you just have to sit through that hour and a half presentation. I told them, thanks, but I just don't have time to sit down through a presentation. We got things to film, but I was just curious about what they would try to do to sell me on HGV timeshare. Comment down below if you guys have any experience with Hilton or any other timeshares. What are their methods of reeling you in? I thought it was gonna be a free welcome gift. I thought I was gonna get at least like 2 bottled waters or something, because I went to the convenience store and it says limit a couple bottles per day per guest, and I thought that would be part of the welcome packet. So that's kind of why I asked, so I could get more waters, because your boy is running out of microplastic waters to drink here in Vegas. So we ended up just getting this. Comment down below, tell me about your HGV presentation and if it was worth it for the $400 in value of a 4-night stay and a $200 dinner gift card, or if it was a waste of time and you stayed more than an hour and a half and it was just too bothersome to you. Let me know. All right, Jaycationers, it is time for the oh so popular detailed room tour, and we are in a king studio room. It's pretty small for a Hilton. It has some things that I definitely like and would like to see at MGM properties or at Caesars properties, like the refrigerator, like a coffee maker. I know some of them do on the strip, but some don't. This room was nice. It was quiet over here, and that was the important part. The air conditioning is nice and cold. They have the blackout curtains, so you can't see anything outside the window at night, and you're just able to have a peaceful, relaxing sleep. And I also like the TV because it has a Chromecast and it actually works. You just got to connect to the Wi-Fi, hit the QR code, and then on your phone you can cast your apps like Netflix and YouTube. So that really was a benefit of staying here at the Hilton Grand Vacation. The king bed is huge. You got the big, long, fluffy pillows, and I kind of nestled into one side last night and I was knocked out. We had a 3-hour live stream in this 90+ degree weather heat, and I was spent. So we had a really nice night's sleep. You got this gray headboard here, and then 2 nightstands on each side with huge lamps with a nice design, the silvery design. You have outlets on both sides of the lamps, and the light switch is down there too, and then 2 drawers and cubby holes down below. There's also a telephone and an alarm clock over here, as well as the lamp on the other side has a USB charger. But down below on the side of the bed you have an outlet. You got these heavy chairs, 2 of them, in this round wooden table. I use this as my workspace, and I ate my dinner here last night. Really good, by the way. The Not a Damn Chance burger from Resorts World. It was only about a 10-minute walk from here. And then you have the tall lamp here. It looks like gray stone, and it does help illuminate this side of the room. And then there's an old school lamp that's tied to the wiring of one of the light switches. It's just kind of random, so you can tell this was definitely an older hotel. You have a full-size mirror here as well, and an 8 dresser drawer, and inside one of these dresser drawers is a DVD player, and you can grab DVDs downstairs at the machine and redeem it with your card here. Here's your rental card. So I've seen this rental card over in Polo Towers and Elara, which are also Hilton properties. I'll give Hilton one thing, they are very accurate on their pictures, because on the website they had the picture of this room with the bed. There's the cubby holes down on each side of the king bed, so you could throw stuff there. I wouldn't recommend it because you kind of forget maybe your shoes or something in your luggage might get hidden underneath the bed, so don't hide things under the bed. Anyways, they do have this picture of a hummingbird going towards a flower, random Hilton painting right there. Now to the important part of the room, and that's the kitchenette. You have this deep sink, and they do provide you with glasses, wine glasses, plates, bowls, all the utensils, wine openers, knives, a couple of water glasses and cups, which I need to wash before I leave. You have your ice bucket here as well. They got an outlet with the coffee machine, Hamilton Beach Brew Station, and they give you tons of coffee and creamer and tea and regular creamer. Down below, there's a fire extinguisher just in case something happens, and they do give you dishwashing soap, a sponge, and a mini towel. And then you got your trash can, and they do ask you to kindly throw away your trash, because usually these Hilton stays, you could stay here for more than a couple of weeks, and they do have a trash chute outside in the hallway. The microwave is clutch. We used the microwave last night for my fries and chicken tenders, and then, oh, this is kind of a busted cupboard here, but there is a toaster up top, and the refrigerator, it's a General Electric refrigerator, and I was able to put my creamers, neutrals, and waters and Gatorades in here. The doorway does have the double locks, so that's good to go. And inside the closet, it actually sprawls out towards the hallway. You have an ironing board, and about 10 wooden hangers, and you have the safe here. And I got my passport and all my belongings in here right now. Actually, I should take it out before I forget. Don't forget. Small bathroom. That's my one criticism of the cheapest room here. But when you do turn off both lights, there is a night light below these two outlets right here, which helps out at night when you need to come in here and do a midnight Jaycation. So one sink, tissue paper, you have your Zero formula body lotion, and the toilet paper, and you got the toilet paper dispenser right there, soap dish. They do give you the Crabtree soap, and it's an illuminated mirror right here, and they give you information on the Euphoria Spa. There's hand towels, more face and hand towels, your tissue over here, and then the hair dryers here, nothing in here, and an empty sink below. Trash can, and your regular bath towels. This is how small this bathroom is. You close this door, there is a hook there. This is the medium-high toilet. It almost hits the toilet, the door. And then you got the shower curtain and a small bathtub, a little cubby hole here for your soap and shampoo. But they do give you Crabtree shower gel, conditioner, and shampoo, regular circular shower head. Quaint, but it does the job. Here's the breakdown. Since I am a Hilton Rewards member, and I do have family that work in the Hilton brand, I did book this through the Go Hilton Extra Friends and Family discount, and I got the room for a total of $129.82. That's a $40 resort charge, which is their resort fee, $74.50 for the room, a $15.32 tax per room per night, and that ended up being $129.82. A little pricey, especially for a Wednesday to a Thursday, but I can see why. You're provided the kitchenette, and all the amenities downstairs are pretty cool, and also this is a timeshare, so you have to keep that in mind as well. And would I stay here again? Probably not, I'll be honest, probably not. It's nice, but I do like the Elara better, I do like the Polo Towers better, and if I were gonna stay North Strip, I'd either stay at the Sahara or the Fontainebleau. All right, Jaycationers, so that completes my 4th hotel review in 4 days here in Vegas. I got 4 more hotel videos to go, so we're halfway through it, but we're powering through just for the Jaycation Nation and the viewers who are coming to Vegas and wanting to know more about these resorts. Comment down below if you ever done a HGV timeshare presentation. I would like to know more information about that. That $199 4 nights 3 days deal sounds pretty tempting. If they said Hawaii, I would have totally thought about it a little more. But comment down below what other resorts you want to see me cover in 2025. I'll be back sometime in October is probably my guesstimate. We will see you in the next one. Check out Las Vegas 777 Let's Go, my Facebook group. We have over 6,000 Las Vegas lovers talking about the news and ongoings around Sin City. Like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to the Ubes. Y'all know if you know. Stay traveling, Las Vegas. Mabuhay.